Good afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Mark and we're going to go for a walk around our 2010 model Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland Wagon this afternoon. Start off at the front of the car. A few important things to note at the front. Our distinctive chrome badging, the chrome grille. We've got high intensity discharge headlights, hence the need for headlight washers. We do have colour coded front parking sensors, and then our fog lights right down in the bottom of our front bar. Finished in silver, it presents really well, this car. A couple of really minor little stone chips there, but the overall condition for a 2010 model, really nice. Factory alloy wheels. We've got the best quality tyres, or arguably the best quality tyres, Cooper tyres on the car with stacks of tread. We do have side steps as standard. All of our Grand Cherokee badging running through the base of the doors, colour-coded exterior mirrors, chrome door handles, just sets it off, gives it that air of class. We've got our genuine factory weather shields on our front and rear doors. We do also have roof racks fitted to this car as well. And once again, looking at the rear driver's side alloy wheel in perfect order as well. Really impressed with the presentation, and it continues as we come around to the tailgate of the Jeep. All of our distinct chrome badging once again, 5.7 litre Hemi motor. We'll talk about that shortly. High mount stoplight in our tailgate. We do have a reverse camera, which we'll touch on when we get to the interior. Colour-coded reverse sensors just in that chrome strip running through the rear bar. We've got our black protective scuff plate, which is unmarked actually. And of course we do also have the tow pack as well. We do keep the tongue for the tow bar locked away, but this car will give you the ability to tow 3.5 tonne. So it's going to do anything you need it to do. As we move around to the passenger side now, the quality of the exterior continues in immaculate order, this car. Not a mark on their left-hand rear alloy, and not a mark on the front left alloy either for that matter. Side steps, of course, appear as new as well. Hardly even a mark on those either. Once again, weather shields on this side as well, so right round the car. The only other thing to touch on with the Jeep on the exterior, fitted with a factory sunroof. Once again, we'll touch on that a little bit further during the video. So, powered by a 5.7 litre Hemi V8 motor, as I mentioned earlier. It's going to give you a lot of performance, this car. 259 kilowatts of power, and it's going to push out 520 newton meters of torque. Hence the reason it's going to tow around anything you want it to. It's certainly got the power there to move you around. 14.9 litres per 100 Ks. You're still going to get good range out of a tank of fuel, about 540 Ks, so a lot of performance sitting there under that bonnet. So back around to the rear now, a couple of ways we can access the rear of the car. Simple push on that button releases our rear window, so we've got access just via the window section itself. In the event that we want to access the entire back, just close the window back up, release by our handle there, and it opens up a really large storage area. You can hear the stereo. We've got the car running so that we're nice and cool when we get in it in a minute. Another storage compartment just under here as well. We can also reverse this cover and just have it sitting there that way to store things in that you don't want to slide around. So you've got a bit of flexibility there. You notice it's got all the tie down points as well. So if we want to hold cargo down secure, we can do that also. And just a 12 volt outlet here on our left hand side. In the event we want additional storage, we can drop our second row seat backs down. And as I mentioned earlier, we've got our cargo blind as well to secure all our storage so nobody can see it. So here we are inside the Jeep now, and I'll run through all of the features in the car. Liking the wood grain finish on our armrest. All of our power window and mirror switches at our fingertips there. Not sure if you can see it, but down below that we do have preset buttons for the driver's seat. So we've got a preset 1 and 2. Just set it and hit the button when a different driver's in the car. Take it to your own comfortable position. Notice the wood grain running through our steering wheel as well. I've got it unlocked at the moment. It's height and reach adjustable. So just lock it into position and away we go. all of our dashboard fairly straightforward. Our controls on our steering wheel are just to feed us all the information that's on the two screens there, just as far as system setup and everything goes. Our factory cruise control lever just down on our bottom right hand side here, and we do have audio controls on the back of the steering wheel in the Jeep, so changing between stations, volume control as well. We do have obviously indicators on our left hand side, being a European car or American car, one of the two. Auto headlights, they'll come on automatically at night time. Move into our center console section. We've got our screen with all of our audio information there. Is also fitted with a reverse camera, which you can see the illustration behind us there. So just scroll through all our menus, CD player, DVD player, simple matter of opening the actual cover, and there's our slot or our cavity for our discs to go into. Below that, a few buttons here: traction control, downhill descent control. We can manually turn our sensors off if needed, and then all of our climate control, heating and cooling settings here. Obviously heated front seats in the Jeep as well. 5-speed auto, simple matter of just popping it into drive it as an auto, or you can manually change through the gears by leveraging the lever side to side. Obviously our 4-wheel drive control just here as well. Cup holders directly behind that. Once again, leather console lid there, and quite a good storage compartment there as well. But just look at the quality of the finish in this car. You look around the interior and think to yourself, really? It's got to be newer than 2010 for the way it presents, but in just tidy. The way it's been looked after, no scratches on our door trims, no scratches on the seats, carpets are brand new. We've got our factory floor mats in the car as well. And probably the best thing about the Jeep, important to take note of, the fact that our servicing in this car is impeccable. Servicing's really good so far in its life. Having a look at the service books, most of its servicing has been done at Jeep, and that's reflected in our service books. All of the stamps all the way through. Most of it's been done locally at the Jeep dealership. We've just done the current service as well, intermediate service, so yeah, that's fantastic. So in summary, a really good example of a 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland Wagon. 5.7 litre V8 Hemi motor will give you 259 kilowatts of power, 520 newton meters of torque, 14.9 litres per 100 k's combined. A lot to offer, front and rear sensors, premium sound system, does have 3.5 tonne towing, perfect service history. As I said, a really good example. Please give us a call on 99070 555 if you've got any further questions.